Hello there, good morning. First, let me apologize for the gum. I know it's disgusting. I'm sorry. Anyway, good morning. It is Wednesday, which means it's weigh-in Wednesday. And I weighed in this morning at 238.2, which is awesome. Well, truth be told, I weighed in at 238.5, which I was perfectly pleased with. And then I had that terrible, hilarious thought of, I wonder how much my underwear weighs. So I took off my underwear, weighed in again, and was 238.2. So, underwear be damned, I'm taking the 0.3 pounds. So, 238.2 is my official weigh-in. And now I just need to remember to weigh in totally naked next week. So, that is 2.1 pounds lost this week, which is amazing. I am still off and on doing that terrible thing that I keep chastising myself about, which is like weighing in often, sometimes daily, which, you know, some people say is what keeps them on track. I find it does keep me on track. It also has the potential to send me off the track if it's not going down or staying the same. But the only thing it really does to me is like it sort of robs me of the excitement of a big drop. So, for instance, this morning I weighed in at 238 and I was very happy to see it. But I've been 239 pretty much all week. So when I saw 238.2, I thought, you know, okay, it's good, it's down, but it's not that exciting. But then I had to go into my app and go back to last Wednesday, do out the math, and see that it was over 2 pounds that I lost. And then it's like really exciting, right? Because 2 pounds in a week is amazing. That's ideal. And the thing is, I would have been more thrilled if I saw the 240 and then the 238, you know, just like back to back, instead of seeing the fluctuation in between. Anyway, yeah, good week, I'd say. 2 pounds. So I think I'm just about a pound away from the 30-pound mark, having lost 30 pounds, which is amazing. I don't think it's noticeable at all. Certainly no one that I know has noticed it. And I actually took a short full body clip this morning, and if I'm not too embarrassed, I will put it in here after this clip. But again, there's no like side-by-side comparison, and I wouldn't expect you to remember the last time I did a full body clip, and you won't notice a difference. There's something about my body and how it holds the fat that I can lose a lot of weight and I won't lose like a pant size, and it won't really be noticeable. I think eventually it ends up a little noticeable in my face, but really not anywhere else. And I think it's because like a lot of people have like an sort of like an uneven distribution of fat, right? Like they have like a really big lower half and sort of normal arms, or sort of skinny legs and like a big belly. And so when they lose weight, it's really noticeable in those areas because they were really noticeable before. Do you know what I mean? And I have like big everything. So when I lose weight, it comes off in these sort of tiny layers everywhere. So proportionately, I still always look the same. So yeah, I've lost like 86 pounds before. And in 86 pounds, I lost 1 pant size, which is nuts, right? Because I have friends who text me and they're like, I lost 5 pounds this week and I'm down 2 dress sizes. And I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. But that does not happen to me at all. Which, when I was younger, it used to give me that false hope of like, I'm just big boned, it's just the size of my actual hip bones. It's not the fat, which obviously is not true at all. We've all got bones of a similar size to our body. But anyway, that's why I also don't really go by measurements as much as people say, like, oh, it's not all on the scale, gotta take measurements. And I agree with you for the most part. But I have a book of old measurements that I've taken every time I've tried to go on a diet. And it just fluctuates too much with my inflammation and with however my body is, where it just doesn't drop inches like you think it will. So I can't trust anybody is what I'm saying. I don't trust the measurements. I don't trust the scale. And I definitely don't trust the eyeballs because I never see a difference. Regardless, I know that I have lost almost 30 pounds, and I don't really care if you can see it. If it's off of me, that is what I want. So, I'll do a little dance party, I think, when I reach 30. Just because it's been a long time coming. But I am obviously heading to work right now, and it is another dreary day. I haven't seen the sun in a few days, and I just want to put the top down on my car so bad. But things are getting busier at work because it's just the season. And next weekend, so like the weekend after this coming one. Oh, first I'll tell you, this coming weekend, I am going back to the casino in Connecticut because for Mother's Day, I gave my mom the gift of a weekend trip, just me and her. And I told her she could pick anywhere she wanted to go, like a driving distance trip, not like a airplane trip. And I said we could go to a spa, we could go to a culinary resort, we could go to the mountains, to the beach, to the casino. And she, hands down, chose the casino. She loves the casino, and she very rarely gets to go. So, fun. So even though I was just there, this time it will be my mom and I, and we will be staying over just one night. And it'll be really fun just to spend time with her and be there and relax. And so I am looking forward to that. But the weekend after that, which is what I was trying to say, the weekend after that, we are moving offices. My work is moving from my current office to a new office, which is located very close, but we still need to move everything. And I need to get myself a new chair for my desk and some other stuff. And I have a lot that I want to move personally, like my crystal collection I keep at work, and I want to move that so the movers don't have to. but I need like a weekend to do that stuff, and I don't have any weekends left because I'll be away this weekend, and then the next weekend is to move, so I just feel like I have a lot to do this week. And that's it. I am at work now, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna pack a few things because I'm just packing a little bit every morning so that it's done ahead of time. And then I'm gonna get to work because I have a lot of work to do. But so recap: weigh-in was good. May or may not show you the whole body after this, and I will definitely see you later with the last of the purple carrot meals for this week. I'm not that excited about this one, but we'll see. I bet it's good. Hello, welcome home. Welcome to the kitchen. I just got home, ready to cook my last purple carrot meal for this week. It is the Green Goddess bowl. This is a bowl of quinoa and butter beans, and then a bunch of different vegetables. It's got avocado, tarragon, basil, lemon juice, grape tomatoes, some greens, some hemp seeds. The only thing is I don't really like quinoa, and that could ruin the whole dish for me, even though it is beautiful. It's like this black quinoa, and it's like a little bit red. It's really pretty, but I just don't really like it, and it doesn't sit that well in my tummy. So I am gonna substitute the quinoa. I'm gonna figure out how many calories is in the quinoa, and then I'm gonna substitute it for that many calories worth of pasta, I think, which is funny because I think the pasta I have is like a quinoa pasta, but it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, this pasta is made from corn and quinoa, so I might do this. If you like quinoa, you want a bag of quinoa, you can have mine. Look at how cute this avocado is. He's perfect. I want to draw like a little smiley face on it, but instead I'm gonna eat it. And here it is, the Green Goddess bowl, which I made with this pasta instead of the quinoa. I wanted to tell you about the dinner. It is delicious. I'm really glad that I substituted the pasta for the quinoa because I feel like I normally would have just suffered through the quinoa, but it would have ruined the whole dish. And this dish is for me, so why not? Yeah, so I'm glad I did it. It's really good. There's a little bit too much lemon, which I love lemon. I love lemon, but this has turned into like a lemon dish because you use half of a lemon in the dressing and then the whole other half of the lemon just to like toss the field greens in. So it's like a whole lemon as dressing, and it's very lemony, but it's really good. I love butter beans, so the beans are great. And I actually don't really like warmed tomatoes. I love cold tomatoes. I don't really like warm ones, but they got like the blistered, they're blistered tomatoes. So they're like slightly cooked on the skin. A dog. But they never really got super hot on the inside. And then when they hit the sort of colder items in the bowl, they cooled down really quick. So they have a nice cooked flavor, but not that gross texture. So really good. So I'm gonna pig out on this and watch my favorite show.